Hello, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Cardo. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about DoorDash, and this will be the absolute life-changing video. Like, over the past few months, I've been dissecting that app. I love doing DoorDash. I absolutely love it. Like, DoorDash really can change your life. I be watching these people on this stuff, bro. There's not too many things on this earth that is that powerful, can make you large sums of money when you don't have to worry about looking behind your back, worrying about police, worrying about somebody doing you something, or being in a messed up situation. Other than driving, there's no way or no app. I've done all these apps. Instacart is another good one, but DoorDash is the easiest. You're picking up food, man, and dropping it off at people's doors. And for you to be able to do that at any moment of the day or night, it's unmatched. It's nothing that'll never be like this, man. You got the freedom to do whatever you want. Your destiny is in your hand with this app, man. I commend DoorDash. Yeah, I get it. We complain and stuff like that, and it's warranted because, I mean, it's not fair, but hey, life isn't fair. You can complain and still, be successful. As long as you doing what you gotta do, doing what you know you need to be doing, then I don't see the issue with complaining. I don't see the issue with negativity. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all just words. If you're just talking, it's only bad when your actions are hindering your performance. And if you a go-getter, you're just a go-getter no matter how people choose to, flip it or put extra things on it. Man, I'm telling you, this is going to be a life-changing video, like, for real. Like, the jewels that I'm about to give, I don't know how, some people figure it out. Most people not. People tired of telling the secrets. They tired of telling the secrets because they tired of them getting out and they don't like it getting oversaturated. But me, I don't care. This is not a long-term thing for me. I don't care if I have $1 billion. I love DoorDash. It's like, it's no different from playing basketball. I'll never stop playing basketball. I love playing basketball. I love playing video games. I love women. It's one of those things to me. It's a hobby. It's a thing that I enjoy. Because it's like a challenge. Seeing how the next order gonna be. How much can I make in this hour? How much can I make in this day? How much can I make? You know what I'm saying? What people got to say about DoorDash, most people, is because they never done it. And they think that because you got a mind and you know how to think and you know how to make money and you know how to work smarter and not harder, you can't talk down on it. No one should feel bad about somebody saying go and get a real job. / go and be a slave. Don't slavery day for men over. And I get you see people on this YouTube platform, and you hear a lot of them saying how they work 12 and 14 and all these hours. Would you rather be doing it knowing you don't have to do it, or doing it on the job knowing you have to do it or you're gonna lose that job? Just having that mental confirmation for me is wonderful. At the drop of a dime. If any one of my loved ones something happened, I don't have to worry about an ultimatum from a boss. I'm the boss. I get a 1099. I feel my own taxes. I do my own taxes. I don't get income tax. But today, this video is going to be a life-changing video. And I don't care about the market. They always say the market. Yes, in some markets you will make more money. In bigger cities, you will always make money. That's the only thing. But even in small markets, because I mean, testing is out for like 3 months now. So originally, I live in one of the biggest metropolitans in the U.S., which is Houston, Texas. I'm from one of the smallest ones in the United States, which is Beaumont, Texas. I wasn't paying attention to these things. It all comes as you do it. I never ever would work no DoorDash in Beaumont, ever. Because I know this city, people are cheap. People aren't broke, but I know people are cheap. Like people, you could just, when you go out to eat and you can see people how they just don't tip and stuff like that. But if you go to Houston, you can see how people leave big tips. Nobody don't not tip. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a different environment, man. It is like mostly the same cultural values and the way they live, but mindsets are totally different. So, and that DoorDash shows you that in the types of orders. Like if you go to Houston, you know, it's like 100 times more people, right? When you are a Platinum Dasher, you rarely ever, when I say ever, hardly ever see a $2 order. Ever. Like ever. See a $2 order being from Houston. If you out here without Platinum Dasher, damn near every order is gonna be $2. That means nobody's tipping. You know, over the last 3 months, between 4 dashes in Beaumont and 4 dashes in Houston, because I haven't been doing it that much. Between those 4 months, I haven't just been doing DoorDash that much. I've been doing other stuff, other gig work. But I started back like doing it full time and stopped doing all the other stuff, right? And I lost my top dasher, right? Cause I just got sick of the bad orders, like, you know, during bad times, during bad like rush hours where the traffic is like extremely bad. Yeah, you can get good orders, but you like, man, you so used to making $50, $60, $70, $80, anywhere to $100 an hour during those busy hours, getting those catering orders and stuff like that. You know what I would do? I would just work during the week, and Friday was my best day. Always the best day me learning the app. Friday were the best days to get like the most catering apps. And this one day, you know, I've just declined, hoping that I'll at least get one. You know, I didn't get none, and I just said, forget it. I'm not doing none of this crap, because it'll take you typically in Houston an hour to 2 hours to do a 5 mile ride, because the traffic is so bad, it's so backed up, you know. So I lost my platinum status. I went all the way down to like 55%, and in one day from like, I was like at 92, and that's how much I declined in one day. And that, to get to a 92%, bro, it take probably a week to get there. If I'm saying to get it back from a 55 to a 92, that's even if you're doing it 8 hours a day, because they do it by your last 100 orders. But that's not even near about what I'm about to talk about telling you how to make the max money, put yourself to make the max amount of money on the DoorDash app. So I brought it down, and I already knew, because I mean, when I first started learning, when I first started doing DoorDash, I did the same thing. You know, they start you off with 100%, and they give you all great orders and stuff for like the first week, and then out of nowhere, they hit you with the real, what DoorDash really is. You know, they sucking you in. It's like the casino. It's like going to like a slot machine and you win. Now you're addicted, because you think every time you play it, this gonna be the experience. That's exactly what DoorDash is. It is addictive like that. You'll make $100, $200 in an hour or two, because they sending you all $10+ orders. You know what I'm saying? All the best orders, and they going 1 mile. They purposely do this to trick you to think that this is what DoorDash is, right? It's not. That's not what DoorDash is at all. DoorDash, you need a mind, a grand mind, and you need a strategy to be successful at it. So that's what happened with me when I first started. I learned the hard way that this is not DoorDash. After that first week, started getting all them crappy orders, killed my my acceptance rate. It was at like 30. Next thing you know, at this time I was doing DoorDash full time. Next thing you know, I couldn't get an order at all. Like I'm sitting there for hours on hours on hours. And when I did get an order, it was like for 10 or 15 miles for $5 and $6 and $7. And this was around the time when Earn by Time first came around, you know what I'm saying? And DoorDash is still like this, is what I'm saying. It's still like this to this day. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm talking about this was in Houston. Like they purposely don't send you nothing. They really chastise you on the DoorDash app. When you have a bad acceptance rate, the only time that you will be able to get orders is when it's just busy, very busy time. Like, when the fluctuation is up. You know what I'm saying? Where they just sending everybody in the orders. And that's another thing, like you don't need Platinum Dasher to get orders. I mean, if you don't wanna make money, be able to make money all day, you don't become a Platinum Dasher. You only doing it part time, and you only doing it for 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, just do it lunch and dinner shift. It's always gonna be super busy around those times. So I was sitting there for so long on those days when my acceptance rates were down, right? And I just said, forget it, man. I'm gonna just take every order. Flipped it on Earn by Time, because Earn by Time is like, it's the crappiest orders, and DoorDash gonna send them to you. No matter where you at, they gonna send them to you because you own Earn by Time, and really what you take really don't matter. So it took me about almost a week or two to get my Top Dasher status back. The only reason for that because is back then, you would have Top Dasher. If you had Top Dasher, but by the end of the month, you had it for the whole month. It wasn't like you just instantly lost it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. But in this particular instant that I'm talking about, I had already lost my Top Dasher. This was Top Dasher, not Platinum. That's what I'm talking about. This situation right here, when I first started doing DoorDash. And so I had to wait the rest of that month out to the next month. So it was 2 weeks into the next month. And I got my acceptance rate back up to everything up to 100 deliveries for the month. It's over the 70%. I got it up to like 97 by the end of the month because I was taking every order. I didn't care. I just never wanted to feel that again. I learned my lessons quick and I correct them. So I got my platinum status back, but still, I didn't know how DoorDash was working. Like how did I get the best orders? I was always worried about acceptance rate. Even though I had my acceptance rate at like 97 or something like that, I never had my completion rate at 100. Never even 99 except the beginning when I first got it. I'm not. If I accepted an order and it's taking too long, I'm declining. So I keep it right where it need to be, and it's 95. Like I'll accept orders until it go to 96, and if I ever run across an order will issue again where I have to wait, I don't care about how much it costs. I'm declining, and I just stayed at 95. I just did the bare minimum when it came to completion rate to be a Top Dasher or Platinum Dasher. So the same situation, Platinum Dasher, that happened to me. It happened to me in Houston, and I was dashing in Beaumont as a non-Platinum Dasher. Like I was on silver and gold and all that shit, and then I was in Houston with the same thing, right? Same thing happened to me like during the Top Dasher time. And so, I had already told myself I would never let this happen to me, but I did it. I fell back on it a few months, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is recently. This is what I'm telling you is very recent. This is like the last 2 or 3 days. And all through this video, I'm gonna be showing you the orders that I've been getting. All of them gonna have platinum. All of them gonna be incredibly large orders that like food. You're gonna be seeing them before. I'm gonna just have them going. This is right now. I'm at 14 minutes, and I have screenshots for that amount of time. in just these couple days. Like, there's so many people and YouTubers, like, they just hate on people that make money and stuff because of their marketing. I always tell them, man, commute, go somewhere. If you really want to change your life, bro, you're gonna do with it whatever. If somebody gave you, you know, the knowledge, why wouldn't you go do it? Why make any excuse? Why do anything but other go and do it? But I don't want to get off topic. Okay, so I lost my platinum status. This is recent. This is no more than 4 days ago, and I grinded it out. Talking about staying up all day, all night, getting it back, because I love making thousands and upon thousands and thousands of dollars. I like having it at my disposal. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love with my daughter. I love being able, when my daughter call me something, it doesn't bother me that I can get it for her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a great child. She does wonderful in school. She's respectful. She does everything that you could ever wish for in a child. And that's what makes me happy, her. So, I did doing EBT, and I learned that EBT is not that bad, man. It's not that bad when you really think about it. Even as a platinum dasher and stuff, and during certain times, when you take orders in busy times, and you say you take a $10 or $11 order, and it's busy time, it take you an hour to do that. All you getting is that whatever you got paid, and it took you an hour to do it. But you can be on earn by time, and earn by time can be getting paid $15 to $16 an hour. Well, you won. You made more than what you would have took for that $10 or $11 order that you took as a platinum dasher. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay busy. I made more as you win as a earn by time driver when like during certain times. You know what I'm saying? And $2 orders. Some people, they do them $2 orders. You know, they order their crap for 15 minutes. I mean, from 15 miles away and stuff. You do that sometimes, traffic bad, take you an hour instead of them $2 for that hour. You made 15. So, I will always use earn by time now in certain times. And also, what I learned during this process of how to maximizing your earnings on the platform, on the DoorDash platform, is earn by time as a platinum dasher. You still get large order catering orders. I got a $54 order from one of the most luxurious steakhouses in Houston, going like 2 miles during rush hour. So yeah, it's not always crappy orders. I can't admit I've got some great orders on EBT. But it's gonna be the end of the video, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all. The key to unlocking DoorDash, unlocking the full app, is you have to grind it to 100% completion rate. That's the only way that you will ever get the grand, you will ever experience the creme de la creme of DoorDash. 100% completion rate. That is it. When you get your ratings to 100%, money will just be thrown at you out of nowhere. And when I say thrown at, I'm not saying that loosely. You can be 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles away from a store. When you get that 100% completion rate, DoorDash will send you, because that is them. It's like credit to them. That is to that app, to that AI, to that algorithm. That's telling them that this is the most responsible, most reliable guy that we have right now at this time. Send it to him. And you can be, and you know, it's dashers all over the place. And we all know this. It's millions and millions and millions of dashers. Why would they skip all those thousands and millions and thousands of people to get it to me? That's how I know what I'm knowing is a fact. It's gonna send me an order from 5 to 7 to 8 to 9 miles away. That's because you done, however they set this up, that app up, you done what you needed to do to unlock it. And when I tell you, every time DoorDash does this, regardless if they do this or not, when you see a large ordering program, when you see a large catering order, it's gonna be a great order once you get it to the 100% completion range, right? Because when you're not at 100 completion, you're gonna get them, but they're still like, you'll see like $7.25 plus, and you drop it off, it'll be only like $9 or $8 for that catering order. And I was wondering, like, man, what is this? Like, I was never getting the 20, the 30, the 40s through 100s anymore. And it all makes sense to me now, because when I had the DoorDash glitch, I always at 100 everything, right? So I was always getting the best orders. And when I got a crappy order, I just did the DoorDash glitch, and boom, the next order will be a large order catering. And I was doing this all day, literally. And people don't believe me when I tell them, man, bro, I was making like $500 in 2-3 hours. I literally like it, man. But I do so many other things. I would take that money, put that money in something like, I would make $500 and just put the whole $500 in my stocks. Cause I knew. Or I would take $500 or $1,000, go buy a brand new phone, go sell the other one, and just, in my mind, I was like, okay, I only paid this much for this because I bought this, I made this money in this short amount of time. That's just how I was doing it. I put so much money from DoorDash in the stock market, man, it is unbelievable. And I'm tired of talking about numbers because people just act like they don't believe in it. And if you're watching this and you did the DoorDash glitch, you know. If you know, you know. So the moral of the story is, I don't care. They love to throw that, it's market dependent. No. You will make more depending on the market, but you will always make money. Always make money. Because there will always be lazy people. There will always be hungry people on DoorDash. If you get your completion rate up to 100%, keep your customer rating up above, what the criteria that they give you. Keep a high acceptance rating. I recommend at least 88 now. I remember the Dash investor saying this, and I thought it was some bull crap because I was still getting large orders, but I wasn't getting the highest paying large orders. I was still getting them, but I was getting the low paying. I was still getting like the 15, 17, no more than every now and then $20 large. That's all they never gave me the 50s and the 60s and the 70s on up, right? Shout out Dash and Investor. So when you watch all these YouTubers and y'all watching them, showing them how to help y'all make money, just remember who gave y'all the game. CardoTv. I'm out. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. If you watched the whole thing, you're a real one. Appreciate you. Love. Till next time.